Hi, my name's James Barton, and today I'm going to show you how to paint this. Alrighty, so hey guys, this is the second installment of my watercolor painting sort of series that I'm going to be doing every Friday, where I talk a little bit about what I'm painting and about my life and everything. So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm painting a cotton candy colored cactus. And I got the inspiration behind this painting from viewing a ton of different succulents on Instagram, but also from a certain one called a Santa Fe prickly pear, which gets a little like purple and green and kind of blue, and I just really thought the colors were really beautiful. So I thought I would try and paint it in my own abstract kind of way. So how I started out was trying to do the wet on wet technique, which is when you wet your paper first and then add wet pigment onto the page. However, as time progressed and I started painting more and more petals of the prickly pear cactus, I decided to just go wet on dry, which is a wet pigment on the dry paper. And it seemed to work out in a very similar manner. Maybe I was using a lot of water and I kind of just did wet on dry and then it became wet on wet as time went by. However, that's just the technique that it's called, really. It's used for blending colors really well, and I think that's really what I was trying to achieve here in each of the petals. And I tried to start out with the darkest, most intense color at the bottom of the petal to make it look like there was more of a shadow, and then I evolved outwardly to the lighter, more vibrant cobalt. Something that I find really fun about painting watercolor is you can really switch up any of the colors you want to paint anything and it still looks beautiful. You're gonna get that really nice translucent color that you can't really achieve with acrylics. It's really beautiful. Fun fact, my immense love for cooking and baking all stemmed from the fact that I loved sugar like no other person in the entire world. I lived off of sugar. I needed to know how to make cotton candy. That eventually led into my love for caramels. So basically, my love for this color scheme stems from my deep-rooted sugar tooth and extreme addiction to sugar. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. Could be meth. I found the spines a little difficult to do with watercolor and on this color scheme. I like how I used the white opaque gouache to paint the spines, but I don't think I had a small enough brush to paint them effectively. However, it's art. There are no mess ups, so I'm just going with it, and I love how it turned out. So if you've ever actually held a cactus, which I do not recommend doing without gloves, you will find out very quickly that they have lots of spines. And not just one spine for each of those little holes, but like 3 or 4, or sometimes even like 1,000 baby ones that'll get into your skin and just hurt you like no other. So I also wanted to give some of the larger spines a little bit of a shadow, but it came out kind of dark and I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but again, no mistakes in art. So the finishing touches were some little gold flecks of paint that I painted onto the prickly pears. And voila! Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all the Instagram and the Twitter and all that stuff. All the links are down below. If you want to tell me what I should paint next week, make sure to put that down in the comments. Alright, the wall is starting to look pretty nice. I'll see you next Friday.